Hey all, this is Urson, and welcome back to the future TSL starting the Trung Sisters. After that weirdness of losing our capital in that random event, I did some internet research, because I did, to figure out what the hell that was about. Turns out this is actually a decision, an E&D thing for Bavaria. It's related to the Illuminati, and if you play as Bavaria and don't do anything, you basically, bad things happen like that. Why it happened to me, when I had no control over preventing it, and why it happened to other civs, I have no idea. So that's really kind of crappy, but it's a Bavarian thing, so it's not going to happen with events and decisions in general. It's just kind of shit. So the downside about this is I'm afraid when the Bavarians took this, they may have screwed up a bunch of my things, like the Great Works of Writing and all that. Like, all that may be gone right now. I have to rebuild. There's a lot of things I need to rebuild here. It's quite bad. The Artists Guild is gone. Yeah, see, all this stuff needs to get back up and running. Circus Maximus, oh yeah, because now in Kumasi we got to rebuild. It's nothing but problems right now thanks to that. Really quite unfortunate, but what can you do? We lost a bunch of tourism off of that as well, because I don't know where my great works are, or they got burned when the amphitheaters and things went down, which is highly possible. So it was really unfortunate, and you know, I think it's a little unfair in the sense of that the mechanic extended to other civs that had no way to prevent it. It's different eras but the same civ. I can get that bonus actually in Yangzhou. Congo Modern, Vietnam Renaissance. I think I should get that bonus now that I think about it. Vietnam Modern. We have Vietnam Renaissance. Yes, let's do this. A lot easier to get that bonus than another way. +2? Yeah. We got to kick our tourism back up, because right now we're suffering because of it. We kind of got screwed. But okay. I'm pissed. Whatever. Let's move on with the game. We're going to have to do some rebuilding. And now I'm really worried that we're not going to get this. We're not going to get the gold win, because it's 86% done. We only did 1891. I don't know if it's going to be enough to win it. I really don't. So anyway, we're still at war with the whatchamakupichis, the Chinook. And we're going to just, it's going to end up being, I think, a matter of how many civs do we need to kill besides to get the victory. I don't know if domination per se is going to be feasible with 22 different... Oh, hi, something to kill. 22 different civs, but I do think we'll be able to make a good go of it on whatever else we need to deal with. And then we'll get tourism on the ones that remain. We'll have to kick the biggest Kulzer pools in the teeth. And it'll be more so than expected, mainly because, you know, we lost tourism because of that, and we also may lose this project. Which sucks, but, again, shit happens. We'll play around it. Stealth bomber, yeah, we need these. I mean, carriers are coming in. Yeah, there we go. Carriers are coming in. We have the carriers in here to move the bombers onto the carriers, and we start moving them over to North America. But again, this is going to be a little more problematic, a little more tricky. Can I quickly buy? I think I need to buy another carrier because I have so much on the air wing here. I need basically. Yeah, I need a lot. I need a lot of units. I need basically 2 sortie air repair guys per 4. And that's going to be 12 in total. So yeah, I'm going to need another carrier. I'm going to get 2 divisions out effectively. Yangzhou's a dry dock, as I remember. Yep. So let's go ahead and quickly buy a carrier. Right there. Where's the carrier? Yup. We'll get the promotions we need and get the aircraft locations we need on that. So go here. Go ahead and do flight deck, and we'll worry about that later. Yeah, y'all just hang out. There's nothing for you to attack here. I don't see any other Chinookian units, so we're kind of okay just hanging out. We could probably break this swordsman real fast. Can we do that? Just board him? Yeah. Ooh, edge of the range. Not bad. Not bad at all. Helicopter. Do it. Cool. Build barbarian encampment cleared. Villainous as it is. Barbarian settler. Oh, look at that shit. Someone was trying to send a settler up here. Fascinating. Well, we're going to keep an eye on it and see what's what. For now, though, we're keep moving our navy. Keep moving our navy east as we go after the Chinook. So yeah, it's funny how little things like that freaking Illuminati thing just screw you over. Unfortunate, but sad but true is the line. A little bit of Metallica in the background, right? If it wasn't so copyrighted, I'd play it, but it is, so I won't. All right, we're gonna keep you here for now. Just don't worry about it. We'll reposition you next turn. You keep moving east because we can. It's relatively safe now. Illuminati are gone. We're okay. We're not at war with the Kiwis, even though they have a massive navy. We should be okay. But apparently now I remembered or learned again that melee units can hit nuclear submarines in the water, which is weird, but it is what it is. So not gonna bitch too much, just enough to make sure I'm heard. Go here and repair that. Start doing all these things proper. Yeah, wait that for now. Wait for that for now, wait that for now. Jet Victor, keep intercepting. Nuclear submarine, how many do we leave? We're leaving one behind, I think, so you can go out and join the main fleet on the way to the Chinookian homeland. Yeah, that's just a lot of Kiwi units. Again, they're not really posing a threat to our nation per se, it's just... I don't know. I don't want to get caught out if we suddenly go to war with them. That's the one danger. Keep you up north in case barbarians keep coming in. That just piss me off. Alright, alert. Or not alert, just wait for a turn. Y'all repair anyway. Worker, yeah, do that. What else do we need? You wait. You wait. You alert. What are you? Mobile Sam. Oh, good. So they are actually dropping new units that I got from City States down here in Africa, and that works for me. I'm actually a fan of this. I can keep these guys here. A stronger presence on here will get some happiness, some culture out of it, and all is well. So with that, oh, Kendo grew. Good. And we're gonna need to rebuild all our trade routes too. Send a bunch of food to our capital. That was really kind of shitty. But this will be fine here. So without further ado, I will see you all on the next turn. Alright, so unfortunately, indeed what happened there, because we got screwed out of 2 turns of production, we didn't come close to winning. Kokomli got double tourism, so this is going to be a colossal pain in the ass the rest of the game. And I gotta say, I'm really disappointed. We only got credit for that, too, so I guess it ended before we even got a chance to put any more production in there. Goddamn Bavaria, man. Fucking us over. But, alright, well, I'm going to keep bitching. Because I feel like bitching, but that was just kind of unfortunate. You need our coastal cities to build us some more trading ships, though. Just so we can get back on track. And then we'll try to lick our wounds after all that crap happened. But yeah, so no win on that, and our tourism output remains the same, so much for catching up. We're going to have to kill a lot of people to try to get that victory. But by golly, I'm willing to do it. It's just a matter of getting there. Frustration abounds. Where else can we do? We got those cities, and I hate when it jumps like this to the units. I just like to stay on the cities, please. If possible. Apparently not possible. Cargo ship, yeah. Yeah, I can't just mouse through the cities, because I need to see where the hell I'm going. Stop moving the screen. So even if I click, it doesn't even go through. That's 3. I still need 5 more production items here. So let's go 1. Good. Alright, caught that one a little earlier. In Nang Hong, 2. Let's just go. So they're not building anything else. 3, 4, 5. Let's finish them up in Nang Hong. I don't really like jumping around the screens anymore. Let's just keep this moving. Alright, we're done here. We still want silver. We got a new policy. Goody, goody gumdrops. What do we get? Tourism with less happiness. I don't think that's anywhere. Might as well get the top level 3 in case it ever comes into play. Take a quick look, though I highly doubt this is going to be anywhere near. Yeah, we're 42. I mean, Toltecs. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, some people are getting some revolution up in here. Alright. That's not bad. Alright, fine, let's get it. What the hell? We'll get the Toltecs down there a little bit. Let's go ahead. Do the dictatorship of the proletariat. We'll finish up order, and then we'll go to some other stuff we may want. But for now, that's what we've got. And then we're declaring war on Nzinga. Hopefully someone will finally kill her. The Shonu are in order along with the rest of us. How are we doing on influence? It's going to be a damn long time. Now, if this total is increased, this rising slowly is not going to be good. We're going to need to kill Argentina. 43 turns for Bavaria, up from 80, so that's pretty good. California's already done. Canada's got 32 turns. We got, yeah, Chinook need to die. These guys, 7 turns. Kievan-Rus, 11 turns. Congo, they'll die. 3 turns for the Moria. Falling, because we lost our tourism, but no worries. They probably burned a great rider. We'll get that, no worries. 48 turns for Russia. 81 turns for Spain. I mean, this could be so much better. It should be half of that for most of these, if we had that, but, alright. Well, and the Nazca need to die. 881 turns for the Nazca. That's just not going to fly. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of killing going on very, very shortly. But okay, what are we going to do about that? Not much. More happiness, though. That works for me. Got to get that rolling. What else do we have? Bianjing has finished producing. I'm not sure what, but it'll be something. Why don't we go ahead with the stock exchange, get us some more cash. I feel like I'm going to need a lot of cash on hand. Like, I would like to pile up the last city-states, but it's not a major priority right now. I don't mind just having 2 of these kind of floating. it's fine. What I do want to do is quickly rebuild my capital, because this is getting ridiculous. So let's go ahead and get the workshop, water mill, stuff that increases production while simultaneously getting stuff better. Do we still have a factory here? Thank God we still have a factory here. Let's see. Let's get the research lab. And we have skyscrapers, makes it a lot better. Was the academy here? May well have been. Yeah, because we have the science buildings here, so it was definitely academy. Aqueduct to keep growing. Granary so you can grow faster. Library for the science. I'm just going to keep buying the basic stuff. University, yup. All that needs to happen, and we need to grow fast. Water puppet theater. What else can we buy before we're out of cash? I mean, the airport and the hotel would be good just to keep the tourism up to the extent we have tourism. 692, that's a little better now. We're going to rebuild so much infrastructure here. It's really frustrating. In a lighthouse. Okay, so hopefully this will help us grow a little quicker. As soon as I get the first food route, I'm going to send it from Yangzhou back. That'll be good. Alright, Wayhouse and Halved is done. Go with the stock exchange to get some more cash rolling. Then we'll do about the military academy, probably. Then we'll go from there once we build more military. What else requires my time? I mean, everything kind of does. Missile cruiser. You're going to be primarily air defense, and you won't be the land attacker. Let's make you the naval killer. Let's go naval killer on you. That'll probably be the best thing we can do with you. We'll get these by the front line. We won't use as much air defense now with these guys in play. So that'll be really, really useful. Worker. Finished the rail, so go ahead here. Yeah, wing railroad there, fine. So yeah, we know the show knew in order. Yeah, ended. Unfortunate. Okay, good enough. Sydney's in awe of me. Excellent. Well, good for Sydney, I guess. Alert in Cantho, fine. Nuclear sub, yes, find more things to kill. He has another sub back here. Was kind of hiding out. Just kind of seeing if I wasn't paying attention. Spoiler alert, I'm paying attention. Get up here and go wreck that. Thank you. And let's keep moving up. And carefully, of course, because as we saw, privateers with enough quantity can actually start wrecking stuff. Alright, looks like that's the first place we're going to be going, to Watlala. And chances are, what we're going to do with a lot of these cities that aren't that significant is we're going to liberate Fresno, we're going to give Watlala to California, and we're going to keep, obviously, the California capital in Sacramento. Then we're going to go to town on here and just kind of go ahead and break things. What I may want to do also is get a city that's near Ottawa. I mean, it's not going to be necessary. I can probably just XCOM troop this down, but we'll have a couple presences there. So it won't be, it'll be alright. I don't need to do that. I'll just go ahead and just have some fun with this. And we're going to run an absolute train this entire land army and entire land empire. And we'll try to take as much as we can. We'll try to burn the rest, and hopefully shit'll work out. I don't know. We'll find out. Stealth bomber. Now we can start rearranging onto our carriers so we can actually be useful. Go up here. We have the third carrier in Yangzhou, and that'll be our major carrier group, so we can kind of coordinate that. We'll move them all together just to be a little safer. Likely with the assistance of an admiral who's hanging out where now? Weren't you hanging out in Nanghong somewhere? No, you're actually in Yangzhou. Okay, there we go. So Admiral, you're going to have to go and help us out with the carriers. You can't do that. Fine. You, friend, go here. Okay, now we can start rearranging aircraft to my liking. So, aircraft. Can we zoom this out a little better? Not quite. Whatever. Stealth bomber. City attacker, we absolutely need you to provide our main offense there. You didn't rebase. Why did you not rebase? Hello? I can't rebase stealth bombers to carriers? Is that true? I find that hard to believe. Rebase. I think there may be a bug in my stealth bombers to the extent they can't rebase anywhere. Really? You can rebase to Can, though. No, that we're rebasing, but we can't rebase to... Okay. That's new. Can jet fighters do it? I mean, it kind of makes sense given the role of stealth bombers. I've never encountered that before. Can y'all rebase? Yep. Okay, so, again, late game mechanic I had never considered. Stealth bombers cannot be based on carriers. I said stealth bombers, this one, cannot be based to carriers. Yep. Okay. Alright, I learned something new. Fair enough. Still learning Civ, I guess. Let's go ahead and get jet fighters up. I guess it never really came out. By the time I had stealth bombers, I didn't need it. The maps were never this big that I needed jet fighters onto carriers. That kind of fun about late game TSLs. You learn new things on maps you never knew. That's really fascinating. I had no idea that was the case. Ha! I feel silly now. Not really silly, but I feel educated now. So we're just going to go with a chock full of jet fighters and just fuck up everything with these guys and have the bombers rebase to a city we conquer and then go to town. Along with the XCOM troopers. We should be able to paradrop all the way to North America, barring some kind of weirdness. And we could also do it to California if need be, and kind of jump there. So that'll be alright. We can do maximum 4, so we're going to have to get the rest of our jet fighters on these 3 carriers. I mean, still need 3 carriers, I think. No, I just need 2. That 3rd carrier is completely pointless. Grats. You're the most pointless carrier, really? You can't rebase here? 1 tile off. Alright, well, you're all going to wait then. Fair enough. But yeah, stealth bombers are going to be hanging out. Why don't we just put you to sleep for now, instead of reminding me every turn about my failure. Go out this way, and move everything continuing west onto North America, which is a plan. Keep going, buddy. Did a good job in Africa. Now let's get you to another continent. Right there. And we do want to start from the west side of North America. Got to start from the west coast. We are going to have to move kind of past Asia this way. It's faster than going around the Horn in South America. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, you're going to build a rail. Works for me. Stealth bomber, go to sleep. Stealth bomber, go to sleep. Helicopter gunship, still waiting and watching. Alright, you are going to alert. Finals and button presses do not register with how jumpy the GPU is right now. So many things to render, apparently. Very difficult. Much win. What do we have here? Nothing that we see, so keep on alert, just in case something gets weird. Stealth bomber, go to sleep. Stealth bomber, go to sleep. Stealth bomber, go to sleep. This sounds familiar. And I'll see you on the other side. Alright, we have returned. And in other news, the Russians denounced us. Yeah, the Russians. Okay, that's fine. Bring it, I guess. Maybe he doesn't realize how strong my military actually is, but maybe he does. He's just a dumb sumbitch. But either way, if he tries anything, it's going to be a lot of fun to mess with. So we may have a land war, you know, in Asia. It's kind of one of those things that should have been warned about, according to, what's his face? I can't even think of names anymore. I'm getting tired. It's, oh, Eddie Izzard. There we go. Most famous lessons from world history. Do not get entangled in a land war in Russia. All right, as well as in Asia, sorry. And that was also a joke in The Princess Bride. There we go. Now I'm remembering stuff. Now I got it together. Now I got it together. Let me paradrop real quick up here so I can get to the North American paradrop zone effectively, so we get the XM squads where they need to be. Let's choose a production, please. Castle done in Sagan, which generally implies we're going to be needing, I don't know, what do I want Sagan to do? Probably just crank out some cash. We have all the cash buildings already. We do. All right, we'll do that and get a free great person out of it, I suppose. Get the manors done. Who grew, actually, while we're looking at this? Let's see. Kumasi and Sarnath. Let's see. All right. My dog is again trying to clamber behind my computer and among the cables. So if this suddenly cuts out, you know exactly what happened. Just fair warning. He's being an idiot again. I try to pull him out of there, and every time he tries to... And he's not exactly small. He's not like a little, like, foo-foo dog. He's about 25 kilos, which is... Oh, Christ. Like 54 pounds for the rest of the world, more or less, if you want to give an estimate. So yeah, he ain't tiny, and he's still clambering in there, trying to break my shit. Like I said, if this goes away suddenly, you'll know what happened. You know I warned you. I get up here, get like this, get like that. I feel like I want to go ahead and work this too. Let's get a workboat queued up here somewhere. Kind of maybe along the lines of 2 somewhere. Let's see. Just so we can get that oil done. I mean, not that I really need more oil, but because it would be nice to have a decent productive tile there. Okay, what else we got? So those 2 are grown, fine. If we're going to make that an annex, might as well make it useful. Hey, triple wolf pack, I like it. So we're going to be using this war to kind of get some more experience. We have a lot of targets now too, which is really, really nice. Have a little submarine here who's going to be a bit of a problem unless we kill it, so let's kill it. He does submarines. They're not nuclear, so that's fine. I appreciate that. Gonna kill an admiral, which I think is a worthy cause in and of itself. Yep, pretty much. Let's just make some distance while we kill these things so we can keep approaching his borders and knocking down his... Ah, that's right. Admirals have that same bullshit rule that they just don't die. Kind of like generals, if they get shot, they just kind of sit there and take 40 damage and call it a day. They have to commit pretty hard to take down the admiral. So why don't we use instead this guy to handle... Yeah, you start working on the carrier, I guess. There's really no threat here, save the submarine. So as long as we keep dropping things, we should be okay. Can we get more damage on... That would be pointless for the settler. We get some damage on this guy. Alright, good. We just move on to him and it's a guaranteed kill. Yeah, the rules sometimes are a little weird with the great people in the water, but I think we've got this pretty much handled. That's fine, and the settler should die in one go as well. And we're also trying to, take vision and take space from all this. We keep an eye on what he's doing, and we can start strangling his naval infrastructure up here. That'll generally work pretty well. Do we have anything to worry about here? Just a trade route I would love to pillage, but I don't have the movement to do it safely, so we're going to hang for a second. We have an Esquial we can blow up, and that works for me. So blow that up. And my other dog is going bananas outside. This is a dog-filled recording, I'll tell you what. It's interesting, to say the least. Cargo sheep, yeah. So we're going to go... Actually, let's just send this to Hanoi with food. It doesn't really matter where it comes from. Go to Hanoi, do it. So now Hanoi will grow even faster, and hopefully the capital will be back to its former glory after we kick the shit out of all the... Illuminati. Now, problem is, the trade routes from the capital are no longer dependable. What's our next best set of routes? Because obviously this is a problem. We have to rebuild our entire infrastructure here. We only have one trade route available. Ah, it's so miserable. That event really, really, really screwed us pretty hard. Not cool. Not cool at all. Alright, we sort by most money, which will take a small time, just like loading this damn list took. Looks like the next best routes are coming from Pinda. Really? From Africa? Alright, looks like Mapinda's the place to be. That and Da Nang. We can go from Da Nang to Xijing and Da Nang to Christchurch. And the rest are Nipinda. And Xijing and Christchurch and Buenos Aires. Alright. So where are you right now? You're in Nang Hong. So why don't we send you... I want to keep them kind of safe here and sending to the places I know where they are. I'm going to send you to Da Nang and get the routes from there. Stealth bombers have still nothing to do. What we're going to probably do with these guys is actually rebase them to Ider. Ider, so we can go ahead and bombard North America easier. And then we'll try and transfer them over once we're ready. So I'm actually going to call an audible here and move them up to Ider. Come on, slowly but surely. Come on, screen. You can scroll. Better than that. I mean, Sutai would probably be acceptable as well. Let's just make this more efficient. My city attackers up there primarily. The ground attackers we don't need yet until we start really making inroads into the continent. Not you. I have my fourth one. Is it? No, jet fighters. Here. There you go. One. These are the most experienced ones, by the way. I mean, we have a couple elsewhere, too, but I need these guys to be ready to go on his coastal cities quickly once we take vision on them, because they'll be part of my assault crew. Y'all can go to Sutai now and be the second wave of death and destruction. Go ahead to Sutai. And these are my ground attackers, obviously, in case there's anything weird on the ground. And XCOM guys will hold our lines once we start making gains. I'll basically be using the XCOMs as hold the line, block anything retaking the city. We use our bombers to kill everything else, just move on. Kind of a quick lightning blitz of the entire continent is going to be the plan. Once we finish with the Chinook, we're probably going to have to go up to the Toltec. They're right there. And they are one of the bigger, nastier, I guess... civs as far as culture is concerned. I don't know if you can say nasty culture, but you know what I mean. High throughput culture, so they obviously need to be dealt with. Okay, we need to move something up here so the jet fighters can rebase comfortably. And you can just hang, I guess. You just sit out here, maybe... there's an idea. We can put you on the oil while these guys can go out and actually go for a fight. Go do that. And you, sir, go lock down with one of the carriers here. Can use you, Michel de Reuter. Alright, and if worst comes to worst, we can always transfer him if we gain a foothold on the continent there. Let's move you now to that particular carrier, which we moved already for this purpose by Yangzhou. Come on. You can do it. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Go here. And keep moving, nice and steady. We'll get there. Eventually. And we're going to be spending most of our cash now, not necessarily to keep up city-states, to rebuild our capital effectively. We'll just drop gobs and gobs of cash on that to get it back to where it was. We sell most of the city-states anyway, so we don't need to worry about being outspent yet. Alright, Hanoi. Start buying more things for you. Let's go ahead with the cloth mill for more production. We can go... I mean, now we can pretty much commit to a hydro plant here, so let's just do that. Probably also do a nuclear plant, just get all this stuff built fast. I can lose 1 uranium and I'll be alright with it. Let's go then also for a manor, maybe? 3-person generation? Probably. And 120 will buy me a shrine. Let's buy me a shrine, alright. Keep doing all the things we can't straight up build. We'll just buy the rest. Money making up the difference for us for losing that capital. Alright, fair enough. What else we got? Cargo sheep. Alright, you're gonna go to Da Nang as well, aren't you? The other one's gonna go to Mpinda, or are there other multiple carts gonna go to Mpinda? Use the alert and stay here, buddy. Jet fighter, intercept. Helicopter gunship, still wait. Battleship, go east. We're almost home-ish. Probably able to cut through... Yeah, should be able to cut through cooling lands, no problem. So we'll just do that. Just curl around that little island. And get east. I mean, how far can we move? I mean, would it be more efficient to move through Kiwi lands? Not really, so we gotta go through here, and there's gonna be more stuff in the way. So fuck it, yeah, we'll just cut through cooling territory up by Koei Rup and just go back toward our home. I'm moving fully now because I'm pretty confident there's no Chinook units out here that can possibly do any damage to me, so we're just gonna keep shifting. I'm glad I have these submarines, though. That's definitely my insurance policy against anything that goes wrong. Go here. Alright, what else we got? Jet fighter, you intercept. Nuclear submarine, yep. Keep joining the fight. Obviously, there's still more stuff out here, so I gotta be cautious to be strong. Now that Russia decided to denounce me, I'm gonna be more suspicious of the Zealanders, the Kiwis, because Russia doesn't denounce like that stupidly. Go to Mpinda now. Mpinda. There you go. Where is Mpinda? I don't even know where the hell Mpinda is. We'll find out next turn, I guess. Once the cargo ship gets there. Alright, good. More rail done. Go ahead and do rail here. Jet fighter. Intercept. Yep. Destroyer. Yeah, keep shifting up this way. You did good work on that poor little general. Or admiral. Whatever the hell the naval version of that is. Get you up here. Yeah, this is looking more and more suspicious by the minute now that I got denounced. What is this? A defender. They do not have missile cruiser. That scared the shit out of me. It looks awfully similar, that model. Alright, let's go to Mpinda. The next 3 best rounds. We got to get our cash back to where it needs to be. We're making 2,000 before. Now about 1,500. Which is not bad. It's just not as ridiculous. So I'll see you all on the other side. Alright, we're rolling. And I'm kind of concerned about the 70,000 privateers just surrounding my submarine. It's kind of freaking me out right now. Not so good. But anyways, they're not enemy ones, so that's alright. We'll make it do. Hi, things that I'm afraid of. Okay, we need to drop this battleship quickly. We can one-shot it. Oh, there's a strategic resource penalty. Someone's running out of oil. Yeah, someone's running out of oil. And that someone is the Chinookians. Now, once we kill this guy, he's gonna have more oil. But still, it's the principle of the thing. He's running out of oil, and that's all good by me. What do we got? Nothing. Nothing really. Let's see. Something I can pillage? Not really either. Yeah, there's not much he's got left in opposition here. It feels like we can take Watalala or whatever the hell pretty simply. Yeah, there really ain't much here. Okay, good. Onward. Another XCOM unit, just what I needed. Getting me into that tasty victory position when we can launch out of the North American continent with authorities. I'm going to keep paradropping out here just so I can expand the borders of what I control pretty comfortably. What do we get? We got another jet fighter. What? We built a jet fighter. Ah, we are building a defensive air wing here in Lutahad. That is right. That is right. Good. Looks like the Russians are going to be our first test, which will be interesting. Can't wait to see how that goes. Alright, so we finished this here. We're going to try to get some of these done. 8 men are still required. Yeah, we didn't do that very well, did we? National Epic, East India Company. These things need to be built. The rest can be bought, and they will be bought indeed. Let's go with the bank. Anything that actually increases production anymore. I don't really care about this. Yeah, don't really care about that. We had a free spaceship factory, but then... Fucking... Barbarians! Alright, hospital for more growth. Harbor. I will take the medical lab next turn, so we can get even faster growth. Let's go with the stock exchange for cash. Let's do that. It'll eventually start adding up. Eventually. For now, though, how are we doing, though? Where are we staffing in Hanoi? That's the other thing. Right there's fine for now. Let's just keep, I mean, we don't really need to keep researching future tech, but having that is not a bad thing. A little more points up there in case the game ends in an unexpected way. I don't expect it to end any way than I plan it to, but, you know, just in case, let's be covering all our bases, shall we? Gotta go sheep. Alright, you're gonna go to Jijing, and you're gonna go to Christchurch, so let's do that. There's a lot of scrolling going on. Where are we? Alright, Christchurch, 41, yup. And what grew here? Did we miss something? Haiphong and Hanoi. Yeah, we didn't do Haiphong yet. Haiphong grew. Yay. Or did we take care of that? No, we did not. Yeah, they've been pooping out people, just dropping them in the water constantly. Let's go right there, right there. Alright, it's all the production I can get out of it. I might as well start working the market. Oh, no, never mind. I won't start working the market. I will starve. That's fine. You need to get a hospital up, or do you have a hospital already? You do not. There we go. Go to the hospital after this. You can grow a little bit if you feel like it. If not, whatever. It's cool, man. Whatever you feel. Yeah. Deal's ended, but we're making a good enough bank already that I don't particularly care. They can sign research agreements to their heart's content. It doesn't affect me none. I'm not going to get any. Let's see. Can we actually start bombing Watlala now? Or do we just move these guys? We can start bombing. I think we can. Yes, indeed. And then we could probably get this going, honestly, right off the bat here. Yup. No! We're out of range. Range is 20. We're just out of range. That's as far over as I can go, I think. Is Sutai technically closer? I don't know, maybe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, it's not. In fact, I need a base on this continent in order to get this going. Looks like I may be keeping Watlala whether I want to or not. I need somewhere so my air wing can actually do stuff. Alright. Well, y'all are going to be sleeping for a little while then, because ain't nothing I can do. I really thought I'd have the range, but if we get range promotion, it's only 22. I still think we're 3 tiles off, so can't quite go from... I mean, if we were out there by where the Xiongnu hang out, all the way on the east by, like, Yakutsk and all that, then we could totally do it, but as it stands, we can't quite reach. Damn shame that. Alright. New plan. Definitely need a new plan. Alright, good. Keep moving up. And that's going to be a lot of work from my battleships once they get here, and the particular missile cruisers that I'm building to help me out. Because they don't have indirect fire, granted, and they're better kind of destroying naval threats, but they can still do some damage when the city is completely coastal. That's all kinds of frustrating, but whatever. What are you going to do? It's the nature of the beast sometimes. You're just that little direction off. We can't base them on anything, so there we go. No way to fix it. I'm sending Christchurch already. Let's go to Jijing. Because China's like our closest buddy. There's no risk of them like trying to screw us over. We start using some jet fighters as well as we start moving through. I'm a little concerned by just wading through these Kiwi ships. Like, if they declare war on me now, these carriers may be in for a bit of a clusterfuck. They might not last. And that would be a very, very depressing thing. Keep missile cruisers around just for distraction purposes in case something does go south. I'm very paranoid about this, but I think rightfully so. Alright, hell, go out here. Fine. Yeah, y'all go to sleep. Because apparently y'all can't hit a damn thing. You're still waiting. Destroyer alert. Nuclear submarine alert. And worker, what did you do? Ah, you're gonna go here. Build me a trading post? Yup. And a cargo sheep. Yeah, you're gonna go to places. Go to Christchurch. You're gonna go sleep. And what else? Sleep. Jet Victor. Intercept. Go to sleep. Intercept. Yeah, hey, I noticed a pattern. More Simon Says. I just told you to go to sleep. Intercept. And you still have 2 movement. Let's move you 1 more tile up to support my submarines. We clear the way for everything else. You're going to go to Xijing as well, because that is our next best trade route from here. The distance is really doing it from here. Once we get the East India Company, maybe better from our capital in the end. What requires my attention still? Ah, Nung Hong. Yeah, what's the next best route? Oh, God, I shudder to look at this now. Alright, looks like the best route's going to be from Mapinda to Buenos Aires, so we're going to send this over to Mapinda again. There's a lot of good Mapinda routes. Alright, Mapinda. Enjoy your time in the spotlight. And then we have one from the capital, actually, so that'll be nice to see. And I'll probably end it there, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in this episode of the Huger TSL as we continue our fight against the Chinook. And it's going to be a long, dragged-out battle to kill all the strong cultural nations, but we'll make do. Until that time, I've been Nurse, and I'll see you all then. Till then.